Imagine for a moment gazing up at the night sky, the black velvet backdrop punctuated by twinkling stars. Each star could be the sun for its own little world, some faraway home. As a child, I used to lie on the grass with my dad, staring up at the vast expanse, and he would tell me stories of space. It wasn't just about the stars, it was about the possibilities they held, the mysteries that lay beyond our sight. And now, as an adult, I've come to realize those stories weren't just bedtime tales. They were the beginnings of our understanding of exoplanets, worlds beyond our own solar system. The first time someone finds out about exoplanets, it's like discovering a new color, something that was out there all along but hidden from plain view. These planets orbit stars other than our sun, some so far away that imagining the distance makes your head spin, like standing on the edge of a cliff, looking at the ocean stretching to infinity. But what's truly mind-blowing is realizing that among these distant worlds, there might be places just like Earth, or maybe completely different ones, with landscapes of colors and textures we can hardly conceive. Now let's dive a little deeper. When we talk about unveiling exoplanets, we're essentially trying to pull back that cosmic curtain. Scientists use some of the most incredible tools ever conceived by human minds. Think of telescopes as our magic eyes, able to peek into this celestial abyss. But these aren't just ordinary telescopes, they are super telescopes, like the Hubble Space Telescope, which orbits high above Earth, free from the distorting effects of our atmosphere. These telescopes detect tiny wobbles in stars, like noticing a slight sway in a tree when you're trying to figure out the direction of the wind. This sway, or wobble, can suggest that a planet is exerting a gravitational pull on its star. Another method is the transit method, where scientists observe a star's light dimming ever so slightly as a planet passes in front of it, like a moth fluttering by a lantern, casting a momentary shadow. What fascinates many about these distant worlds is the potential for life. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? With billions of stars in our galaxy alone, could we really be the only ones? When I was young, I had a small aquarium at home. I remember being mesmerized by the tiny creatures darting around, each with its own purpose, its own life. This is how I sometimes imagine those exoplanets, each a little aquarium of its own, vast and teeming with possibilities. Some exoplanets have caught the imagination more than others. Take, for instance, Kepler 186f. It's a rocky planet like Earth, orbiting in the so-called habitable zone. That's the sweet spot distance from its star, not too hot and not too cold, where liquid water might exist, like finding the perfect spot to set up your picnic, neither in the burning sun nor the chilly shade. The discovery of exoplanets also makes us reflect on our own place in the universe. It's a humbling experience to know that our Earth is just one tiny part of a grand, cosmic play. It brings to mind that feeling you get standing in the middle of a busy city, surrounded by countless lives bustling around you, each with its own story. Similarly, in the universe, there are so many stories we are just beginning to uncover, each exoplanet a new chapter in this vast, unread book. But let's get back to Earth for a moment. The journey of unveiling exoplanets is not just about distant worlds. It's about teamwork and technology, about scientists from all corners of the globe sharing their findings, much like friends swapping stories. It's about the wonder and curiosity that drive us to explore, to learn more about our universe, and in turn, about ourselves. When we consider the possibility of life on other planets, we're also inspired to think about what life means here on Earth. It urges us to cherish our home, to protect it, and to understand just how precious and rare it may be. This feeling of interconnectedness, of being part of something larger than ourselves, is both comforting and awe-inspiring. As we look out into the universe, unveiling exoplanets reminds us that we are all explorers at heart. Whether through a telescope or through the stories we tell, we seek to understand our place among the stars. And just like those nights lying on the grass with my dad, it's this sense of wonder that keeps us gazing upward, dreaming of what else might be out there, patiently waiting for us behind that cosmic curtain. So next time you find yourself staring up at the night sky, remember that each star could be the sun to its own wondrous world, just waiting for us to discover its secrets. Who knows? Maybe one day one of those worlds will tell us more about life and our place in the universe than we could ever imagine. And isn't that just the most exciting adventure of all?